guys, so I know this is not how you expected this video to start, and it's not how I expected it to start either. Basically, I'm not sure what exactly happened to the first clips of this video, but they came out so grainy and bad quality that you could literally count the pixels. So I completely trashed them because there's no way I'm gonna keep that in the video. But the rest of the footage is fine. So I'm not sure what happened to the first like 10 minutes when it transported to my computer, but it's not usable. So all the prep and all that won't be showed in this video for these nails, but from the second coat that I put on the nails to the end of the design, all of that footage was fine, so it will be included. But I thank you guys for sticking with me, and I still hope that you enjoy the video. See you guys. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am...
Oh my god, what is that? Oh my god, what is that?
Alright, first coat for the left hand is done. Now we're gonna cure it and do the second coat for the right hand. Second coat done for the right hand, and now we're gonna cure it, do the second one for the left. Alright, second coat of the base is done on both hands, so I'm gonna cure this and then we can get into the steps of doing the marble design. Alright, so now I'm going to show you guys my process of creating the marble design. And so in the original picture, I'll put it on the screen so you guys can see, but the colors are like two different shades of orange, one that's a little bit lighter and one that's like darker, and then there's a shade of red, and then there's white. So basically for this marble, I know there's a few different methods that people do for marble, but I learned to do it with blooming gel, and that's the method that I use. So basically what I do is just take the shades I'm using and line them up. So I'm going to take the orange, I'm sorry if you guys hear background noise, a little bit of light orange, well, the lighter orange, some of the red, not too much because in the picture there's not like a lot of red, it's like just a little bit, and then some white, which there's also like there's a decent amount of white, but it's not too much. I'm just gonna put that, and then basically from here what I do is just take a dotting tool to swirl the colors into the design I want to use. So you kind of just like, there's no right or wrong way to do this, but I could just like swirl them. And then you just kind of do it until you think that it's good, and from there we're going to start with the blooming gel part. So for the blooming gel, I'm just gonna move this over to the side. Hopefully you guys can still see it. And the blooming gel that I'm using today is by Macart. Sorry, I can't really get it to focus, you guys. Macart blooming gel is what I'm using. And so I have the nails turned this way just so I can, you know, have a point of view of, you know, the person who'll be wearing them, and, you know, just make sure everything is going in the right direction. So first we will start with the pinky. So you put 1 coat of blooming gel on. And with blooming gel, you don't cure it. So we're not going to cure it. And we're just going to start out with the design. So to apply the marble, I'm taking this brush that I have from Beetles, and I'm just going to take some of the marble that we made and apply it how it is in the inspiration picture. So in the inspiration picture, it's kind of going from like the top left to the bottom right. So I'm gonna start there and just apply it a little bit across, just like really lightly. Don't like brush with full force or anything. Take some more and then go down, and you guys will start to see that like while I'm doing this, it'll be spreading. And then the next nail, it just goes like diagonally from the top left to the bottom right. So, oh, I forgot to put on blooming gel, so 1 second, I'm gonna wipe that with alcohol. We're gonna take the blooming gel and apply it on. And then we're going to take it from, like I said, the inspiration picture kind of goes from just diagonally top left corner to the bottom right. So I'm just gonna drag the colors on there in that direction. Trying to get a little more white in there, because I think for these I kind of put like too much red. I don't know why it's focusing on the palette and not the nails. I'm sorry guys, but yeah, I think I put too much red, so I'm gonna like fix that when I remake the batch. But as you guys can see, if I can get it to focus, this pinky has started to bloom, so it's like going. Okay, let me move the palette out of the camera since it just wants to focus on that. But as you guys can see, these nails have started to like bloom. So yeah, and I'm just going to, there's an air bubble in one of the nails, so I'm gonna take a wooden cuticle stick and fix that. But basically I'm just gonna dip it in alcohol and tap it like this, and it popped. So there's a little hack if you guys didn't know about that. I learned that on TikTok. So but yeah, so those colors have bloomed. I think I will go ahead and put them into the UV light because I don't really want them to like bloom too much. So the next nail, we're going to put a coat of blooming gel. And I'll just go ahead and put it on all the nails now. So there's that, and then I'm gonna get the palettes, and I don't know why I like to just focus on the palette, so I'm gonna just keep it out of the camera. But I'm gonna look at the inspiration picture again just to see the direction of how everything is going. So the middle finger, it goes across the top and the bottom as well. So start out like this. And it just goes like kind of diagonal. These nails are short too, so I'm trying to remember to like not take up too much space, because when they bloom it'll be like a bit different. But yeah, and then go a little on the bottom. And that's that one. The next one goes from the top to the side. And then on the thumb, when I made this last time, I kind of just like freestyled it because it's not pictured in the inspiration picture. So alright, so for the thumb, I'm just kind of gonna do like a little zigzag, because like I said, it's not pictured in the inspiration picture, so I just freestyled it last time. And yeah, I think that is good. So I'm gonna let that bloom, and then I'm gonna clean my brush with alcohol and then like reset my palette, because I wanna get the colors right, because like I said, there's a lot of red compared to the first time I made this set, and also compared to the inspiration picture. Like, it still looks good and you can still tell that that's what, you know, the look is, but the colors are just a bit different. All right, and now I'm going to put these in the UV lamp to cure so that they'll stop blooming for now. But this is how they look. I think they look really cute. All right, so I just wiped my palette down with alcohol to kind of reset everything. And I'm gonna start by putting the orange at the top, a little bit of red, so it's not too much this time. Looks like it's still too much, but okay. And then a little bit of this orange. And then some white. And I'm gonna put like a decent amount this time, because I feel like there wasn't enough last time. And then take my dotting tool and mix it all together. So I'm gonna leave it like that, and then we will apply it to the nail. So here we have the left nails, and I'm gonna start off with just painting the blooming gel on each one. Alright, so the blooming gel is applied, and now we're gonna get into the marbling. So we're basically just gonna like kind of mirror the designs that I did on the right side for the left side. So I'm just gonna take some of the marble and do a zigzag. On the right side, I started on the left, so I'm gonna start on the right for this and just kind of drag it, get a little bit more. Alright, and then the next nail was a diagonal. It started on the right, we'll go down to the left. It looks like a peppermint right there. Okay, and then for the next one, it goes across the top and bottom. The next one, I also think was a diagonal, so I'm trying to get it to spread out a little bit because I don't want it to like bubble when it cures. I feel like the orange is not like present as I want it to be, so I'm gonna try and fix that. On the pinky, it starts from one of the sides, goes a bit across the top, and then goes down. And there we have it. I'm gonna give the pinky a little bit of time to, gotta fix my setup, y'all. Because I keep bumping my camera, but I'm gonna give the pinky a little bit of time to bloom, and then I'll put all the nails in the UV lamp. Alright guys, so now we're gonna get into working with the gold flakes. So gold flakes are very tedious to work with. They're very time consuming and just like, I don't know, like you have to break them apart, and they're very like, I don't know how to explain them, but they just fly everywhere. They stick to things so easily, and I don't know, I want to say finicky is the word, but I don't know if that applies. But anyways, I'm just gonna start by kind of trying to break some down so I don't really have to do as much as I'm trying to apply them. And then we will start applying them. Clearly cinematic mode is not working for me. It just wants to focus on one thing. So I gotta figure out my camera, because if I do regular video, even though I turned off HDR, it's still so bright, and that's just not gonna work. So I'm sorry for the focus issue, guys, but like I said, one day I'll figure it out. But today is not that day, I guess. Alright, so that's all the breaking down I'll do for right now. And now we can start applying the flakes. So I'm gonna move it so that the camera won't focus on it. And now I'm just going to apply them using this silicone tool that I have. It makes it pretty easy. So the application of the gold flakes is done for the right hand, and to apply them I didn't put anything extra on them. I just took them out from curing with the blooming gel and just applied it because it kind of has like a little bit of a tacky layer so the gold flakes stick. But for this middle finger I did have to put a coat of top coat because I ended up having to wipe it with alcohol since like right here the polish was pooling a little bit. But yeah, now I'm just gonna do the other hand and then I'll finish off with top coat for both of them. Maybe I'll just try doing a nail one by one since it's focusing on everything but what I'm trying to do. top coat part of the set, so I'm just going to apply 2 coats to each. So this is the final product with the top coat applied and cured, and now I'm going to do the final shot of it, you know, off of the stands and all that, and put it side by side with the inspo picture, and then that will be the end of the video. So thank you guys for watching if you watched to this point, and I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.